At this moment right now, to me, and I'm sure most of you can agree with me, is the best thing right now is Arsenal. You just have to give it to them. Like ever since we go into 2024 from January to February now, with 26 games played, Arsenal have been the better team. Yes, Liverpool are at the top of the league table. Man City were second and they are third. But it's just 1 point between all teams. What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. And today, I just want to talk about if this Arsenal dominance can be stopped. Because these boys, they've been very, very dominant. Like, they've been blowing teams away. And I'll say something. Yeah, Arsenal in third. And I was thinking about it before I made this video. If Man City, we were in third and Arsenal were in second, and we were blowing teams the way Arsenal have been blowing teams, everyone will say Man City will win the league. Everyone will say Man City. Yeah, of course, I know we're still favourites. A part of me, I know we're still favourite, but I'm not that. I'll say in terms of winning the title this year, my confidence, like I'm on a 70% kind of confidence level, 70%, because Arsenal are actually playing well. Liverpool don't look like a team that want to drop points. They've been playing well, but we've just been, I don't know, our defense line especially was making me worried, and also the way we miss chances. But then again, I was just saying, if we were in third with the way Arsenal are playing, we were blowing teams out, and Arsenal were in second playing like us, but they were just maybe getting over the line. Everyone will say Man City favorite, Man City. Everyone would, but no one is saying it for Arsenal. But I guess it's because they need to prove it to us. They need to show that they can do it this season. They need to show it, maybe because it's been a long while they won the title. So that is why the media and everyone is not really. I don't think people are really acknowledging how good this Arsenal side are ever since the year started, because they've just been too good. And at December, when they had a little dip against West Ham and Fulham, yeah, I can recall. Everyone felt. I even had an Arsenal fan that was on my channel here that said it's over. They can't win the league, and I'm like, wow. I think they were just few points. They were just few. It wasn't that bad, and I was like, wow. Already, there's still a lot of games to play. I still felt they were still in the title. For me, I felt they were still in the title race. I knew Arsenal were not out, and they had a break. I think for a week or 2 weeks, and they got back, and they've just been Crystal Palace. They blew Crystal Palace away. Nottingham Forest, they won. They played Burnley. They blew Burnley away. They played Liverpool. They played West Ham. They blew West Ham away. They played Newcastle United. It was just all those games. It pretty much have been like boys versus men. That's the truth. Ever since, like, all those games have been like boys versus men, because Arsenal have just been too dominant, too dominant, and it's scary. It's actually very, very scary, because when you look at them, I'm trying to think where where are they vulnerable? Where at what area of the pitch or what area in the team can you exploit them? Because the mindset they're having like, they just want to be there. That's the way they are playing. They just want to be there. That mindset, like, let's just be there. Let's try to keep up with the gap. And you can never tell what will decide the title race. So that's why you can tell they're trying to take advantage from every angle. If it's set piece, they are scoring set piece. Like, I really don't understand. Scoring high margins of goal. Like, I don't know, man. That's not just too good. You just have to acknowledge they're just too good. And I wish Man City, I wish we were blowing it. Well, I'm not saying we're bad. I'm not saying we're bad. I just feel, as compared to Arsenal, we've not been at that level as compared to Arsenal. And can they be actually stopped? And the only way I see this dominance stopping, is maybe when they go now away to the big teams, because they still have to go to the Etihad Stadium, of which, honestly, I'll be very, very honest. When you check our record against the big teams, I'm not confident. Arsenal coming to the Etihad, they can get a point from us. They can actually get a point from us. I'm really, really, I'm not confident. Yes, we can win them, but I won't be watching that game with full confidence that, oh, this is a must win. Like, this is an easy ride, 3 points, because the way they played us at the Emirates, it was different. And when you look at Arsenal, the games they've played against the big teams like Manchester United, I think they won that game. Declan Rice scored late, I can recall. And when you watch, was he Chelsea towards the end? Chelsea, it was 2-2. Spurs at the same time, I think Spurs was a draw. and Liverpool, they won Liverpool at Emirates, and they drew at Anfield. So against the big teams, Arsenal record has been good, very, very, very good against the big teams. But the only way I feel this dominance will be stopped. And honestly, come on, they can't go on like this. They can't go on like this. I just mean when they go away to these other big teams, that is where they will have the little setbacks. It might be maybe when they go to Old Trafford, or maybe when they come to Etihad, or when they go to Tottenham Stadium, because I feel they still have those games to play. But any team going to the Emirates, honestly, the rate at which Arsenal are playing right now, any team going to the Emirates, you can't like Arsenal are playing like you see the way Man City, when teams come to the Etihad Stadium, I feel a part of them already. Let's just try and get a draw. Yeah, let's, even if we lose, let's not try and score, like let them not try and score like 4 or 5, blow us away. Let's just try keep it tight. I think that's how teams now, when the teams are facing us, I think that's how teams are playing. Like that's the kind of mindset teams are going when they are playing Arsenal, especially at the Emirates, because they are like, okay, let's just try and keep it tight. Even if they win, let it not be like an embarrassing win. Even if 2-0, 2-1, that kind of result, because Arsenal will punish you. And most of those teams they will face will have like those other little teams we will defend more, they'll be very low block, but Arsenal will have a lot of the ball. And you know, when Arsenal is having the ball, they will keep knocking. They will try you from every part on the pitch, from the middle, from the side, crossing. They will try everything to break you down. And so far it's been working for them. But this dominance is worrying. Honestly, I'll say it's worrying, because when I look at them, I'm like, God, these boys, I'm like, God. It's worrying, and I don't know. I think some rival fans are really not taking them serious, because most people have this belief. Okay, Arsenal always bottle it towards the end, of which there's a little truth. There's a little truth in that. Maybe due to maybe pressure of which I feel they didn't lose the league because they were bad. I just felt they lost the league last season, especially last season, due to a very young side and lack of experience. And you can tell it was the same thing that affected them in the Champions League. And you need to go through all these things to learn. You need to go through all this. So this season, it will be a matter of, if Arsenal have learned from last season, especially towards the end of the season when that pressure starts mounting, how they are able to handle it mentally. Because I don't see Arsenal playing bad due to not playing well. It would just, if Arsenal, it should be maybe drastic injuries that might affect them. That's the only thing I see affecting this Arsenal team. A very drastic injury to key players, just like Liverpool. That's another video I'll do for another day, because they've not had some key players and they are still doing well. But I feel maybe that might affect them, but you can never tell, because it hasn't yet happened. But you just have to acknowledge this team. You just have to give them the credit, because they're playing so well. But I don't think this dominance will go on for a very long period of time. When they face those other big teams, they might struggle. They like the likes of the Man City, the Spurs, especially because they are going away. They're going to those teams' home ground. But so far, Arsenal are good. Credit to them. They've been playing well. They've been playing well, and you can't look past them. You really can't look past them. I think people need to start. I think another reason why people don't take them serious again is because they've not done it. They've really not done it. So if Arsenal won the league last season, it would be a different conversation right now about them. So there's still that doubt around them, like towards the end of the season, they might fall short. And yeah, it's possible, but it will be, considering how well they're playing. I remember when I've forgotten the season where Liverpool were in almost all competition, Champions League final, they lost all. I think that was the season they only won the Carabao Cup or so. They lost all, and we still won the league ahead of them. So it will be, if Arsenal keep, I don't see them dropping points. That's the truth, like massive point, because I think they'll keep blowing teams, except maybe when they come up against the big teams. And if they keep playing like this till the end of the season, and they don't end up winning the league, man, it will be mentally, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to go again, especially when you've given your best. But so far right now, Arsenal, to me, when you compare to Man City, Liverpool, they've been the better team. They've been playing better, and I think they've had all wins. We've had a draw. I think it was against Chelsea, that's Man City, but they've had all wins and they've only lost to Porto in the Champions League, which the game at the Emirates against Porto, honestly, I don't see Porto surviving. I really don't see. If Porto comes out from that game with a draw and maybe goes into penalty, man, it would be, that situation of God of football on that day was there, or that kind of West Ham situation where they created so many chances and it wasn't good at the back of the net. But teams coming to the Emirates right now, you just have to be at your A game. Gone are those days where you'll be playing Arsenal and you think you don't have to be at your best. I think it has really changed, and this dominance, to me, it needs to be stopped, honestly, because they're actually too good. But that's it for me, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know what you think in the comment section about Arsenal, and thank you very much.